welcome to this video. This is Mae Renfroe here with you, and this is part 2 of the videos that I'm doing around the 4-year mark of since losing our son. So the first one I did just yesterday, and now today I'm doing another one that will focus more on like the resources and things that I have to offer as a mom that's gone through grief, that has lost a son, and my experiences and the things, kind of what I've been doing, and just things that I have and done out that you can access. And so I will mention those different things, and so that is kind of where this one is going. And then I plan to do maybe at least a couple more. These are just kind of reflecting on the past 4 years. That is the 4th anniversary of when we lost our second oldest son at the age of 14 in a quad accident. So this is part 2 of this one. Okay, so some of the things I've been doing, and I have to offer. One of the things right off was I started blogging. I already had a blog. I was already, posting stuff, encouraging women in their walk with the Lord, and just spiritual insights and all kinds of stuff. And so I just then started immediately blogging our new journey. So I started, also a page too, which I'll mention later, but on my blog, kind of the category was grieving with hope. So everything that I wrote concerning, shared the complete story of April 19th of 2017, and that is under the title Grieving with Hope. And then just other more thoughts and things and how I was feeling and my emotions and verses that would come to mind, or just wanting to pour hope and encouragement into someone. And I would write these different blog posts and label it under Grieving with Hope. And so at first I wrote a lot more than I did later on, not as much. And then at one point then I started maybe doing the videos more instead of written blogs. And so then not all the videos I was doing fell under, Grieving with Hope, but the ones that did, then they're under the title Grieving with Hope. And so that was the first thing I did, was the blogging. And then I created the page titled, I think the page is right now Grief Support, or Encouragement and Loss, but it's right there at the top. If you're at my website and blog, right there at the top, it's or Grieving with Hope. I'm not sure the title of my page, but I have there our story, and then just a list of resources and things, a list of things that help me, things that I just really went towards right when and leaned on leaned on God, but on on books that was just really inspiring, other grief stories, and that music, and so on there is just a list of things that help me and that I feel like will be a help to someone else going through grief and loss, or also just difficult things in life. And a list of Bible verses is on there too. And then I have a list of books. So it leads you to a separate page. If you click on list of books, there's books that I read and others that I recommend that look just really good for helping a person deal with that and get through all that stuff, just to help you with your grief and the new journey that you're on. And then last summer, I did a series of YouTube videos called Hope from the Cemetery. And so I went down to the cemetery that was just near us. We were in northern Alberta at the time, in that little community of Deadwood. And I would go down to the cemetery there, and to stand right beside the grave of my son. Plus my dad had passed away the year after, I think it was, and then my brother Lee, which I mentioned in the other video. And so I would stand there and come down with whatever I prepared, to share and give hope from one of the very least likely places to find it, in the cemetery. I just was excited about to do that, because God has gave me so much. I have just so much hope, so much peace, and just feels like I have something to give someone. And I was doing this series from there. So you can find that series on my YouTube channel called Hope from the Cemetery. I believe there's a total of 12 or 13, and I kind of kicked that season off by this time last year. I went over to the spot in the woods at our place there, where our son rolled his quad, actually where he passed away, and I told the story, and I just gave some words of hope right there at that spot. So that's kind of, that got it started. It was about April 19th of 2020, and then I started going down to the cemetery either weekly or every other week and did these videos. So you can find them on my channel or on my website and blog as well. So right under where the page says grief support, then it says Hope from the Cemetery series or Hope from Cemetery videos. So you can find those there. And I think it's really good, and just not just for someone going through a loss, but I try to get it for going through a variety of things, just some difficult things, just whatever has got you down or broken or shattered your dreams, and you just don't know how to go forward. And if there's gonna if you're gonna be able to see your dreams prosper, or come into being even, and it's just some good sound hope. I read Bible verses and things that helped me, and I'm excited to be able to share that with you. That is a big thing that I have been able to do, that I've done in the last 4 years of our loss. And I'm wanting to share my message of hope and encouragement through speaking. And I've got to do a little bit of public speaking, and I've got to do a little bit of that was it before the pandemic, all that stuff shut down. I just put on an event in our community, and at a community hall, and I had several ladies come out for that, and then I had another one booked, and then we had to cancel, and I really haven't got to do a lot of that since, but I more fired up, I think, now than I have been then, and I'm all excited about to be able to do it in person, hands-on, give some good sound, solid hope, encouragement, and scripture, and share my story, and just let others know that regardless of what you're going through in life, that God has a plan and a purpose for what He allows, and there is still hope regardless of how hopeless things seem. So I really am looking for places. I really want to be doing that more. So that is one thing that I am doing. Mosquito. I also have a Facebook group too that I'm not been doing much on there, and because I didn't have anyone join, I just didn't kind of invite anyone to join this group. I didn't really know too many people just to personally invite, so I haven't started anything on there, but it's called Grieving with Hope, Facebook group. And so if you're seeing this on here and you'd be interested in it, you try to contact me either via my website and blog, or look it up and to join request to join the group. And that I would, if I have others interested in that, I definitely would then start doing stuff on there, and posting just little bits of hope and encouragement here and there. Maybe share some of the videos that I've done that I feel is at a good certain times to share that, or share some scripture, and I wanted the group to be, if anybody wants to say and ask a question, and then others can kind of share what they're going through, and I can give some insight and that from my experience, and some scripture that helped me, and just whatever it is. So if you are interested in that, check that out. And I have been able to be a support to others through email. We've directly emailed each other, some other mothers that I have met that have, or online, like they've seen my videos, that have had a loss, and they would contact me and say, I've just lost my son or my daughter, and I'm going through this is hard, and I would email them, and I've kind of stayed in touch since. And so that's been nice and fun. And I also am available to do calls, so kind of like give coaching support, like I'm not a counselor, but consultant, like, and I will just help you in just in what I've been through. Like I've explained what I would do in the group, but I'll do a call with you, so I'm available for that. I will do like a Zoom call or just however that we will connect, and so you can have someone, a listening ear for you, for someone that has gone through that, has walked the road and kind of knows how you feel. Because I know that's how it was for me. I wanted someone to talk to that I knew has been through it, and someone they can just listen to me talk about, and I can. Could cry to them, and they would know, and understand my tears and everything. So I want to be that for someone else as well. So I just want to let you know I am available for that too. Okay, well, I think that about wraps up this video, and that's kind of all the things that I have to offer that I've kind of been doing over the last 4 years, and yeah, you can just find all that on my website and blog. I don't think I missed anything. I may have. I've just been writing a lot and sharing a lot. A lot of my videos, I may not even then fall under the category of, say, giving you hope. But anything that I'm doing in most of my videos, I am just mosquito. That is my goal, is to bring women to a closer relationship with God, to help them withstand hard and difficult times, to make it through, anything but just daily life, and then giving the hope and encouragement. And so that's what a lot of my stuff is geared to that. But specifically, you can look up the Grieving with Hope label on my blog to find all the posts on that. My support in grief on my blog, and on my YouTube channel, Hope from the Cemetery series. And please contact me if I would love to be able to come speak and share at your group or ladies group, even if it's a small group. And that, it's ladies particularly that have gone through something hard, and they just need someone to, give them some hope and say, I have been there, and God has seen me through, and I am, still praising God that He is who He said He is, and that He is good, and I'm ready to give that hope. I'm so excited, and I just really, really want to do that. So if you're seeing this and you have a place that I might come speak, then please do invite me. Okay, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel here, please do, so you can see the upcoming videos, and you can contact me over at website and blog. I'll have all of that information on the description. You take care, and God bless.